A little bit later than normal. I know, I apologize. Had some difficulties to deal with. But we are getting ready to go live. I'm going to get this shared out, so hang in there, folks. Alrighty, that is all shared out. Everyone, people are filing in. Shadow Press, Terrence, Bastage, Mark Caliber, Platinum Dragon Studios, otherwise known as Shifty the Drunken Clown, the new international champion. Welcome everyone to the show. Got a hell of a show lined up for everyone here today. Brandon Cuevas, welcome to the show as well. It's a great show coming up, as we saw Shifty on Wednesday, capturing the International Championship. Today, Jenna Rage seeks to stop history from repeating itself as she looks to retain her title against Ivy Pine, who has been red hot lately. But on those notes, we're going to get this show going. And we are live in Richmond, Virginia for some Sadistic Sunday. As you see around the audience, packed house here tonight. Welcome everyone officially to the show. As we get ready for our opening contest, it is a men's Fatal 4-Way event. Of course, all the way in the far left, we have Jack Laveau. Towards the center, we have Judgment. Next to him, Mr. U-Taker. And on the far right, Terrell Johnson. Who do you have? Place your bets. Jake Bagwell, welcome to the show. Of course, Jake being brought in. Of course, injured at the hands of Michael Carter this past Wednesday. And we will have more about that situation here later in this show. Omar Wolf, welcome to the show. But here we go down to ringside for our opening contest. Of course, this opening contest is a fatal four-way event. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 275 pounds, representing Baltimore's finest, he is the Puppet Master, Judgment! Judgment, who is starting to build what he calls a career renaissance. Huge victory last time he was on air, dominating performance in another fatal four-way event. Looking to repeat that here today. Judgment already trying to get the crowd behind him here to see turn over a new leaf and, as I mentioned, try and make history repeat itself. But he's got a lot of competition in that boat today. Oh, damn, bastard. But, ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on their way to the ring, weighing in at 321 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, it's Mr. U-Taker! Goddess of Pain, welcome to the show, as well as Angelita U-Taker, of course, cheering on her dad. Oh, I have the paperwork already, Jake. Of course, Mr. U-Taker, a veteran of the industry. Of course, actually, all four of these men are veterans of this business, so will be very interesting to see how this goes. See Judgment kind of looking around at ringside, not sure what to make of all the smoke. Mrs. Utaker, welcome to the show. And as the arms come up, so do the lights. Little psychological warfare before the match even begins. But ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on his way down to the ring, representing the family, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jack Laveau. The Voodoo Witch Doctor, as I mentioned, representing the family, a new name for a faction here. So we will see if the changes change the fortune. And there you see Cougar cheering on her faction mate. And ladies and gentlemen, the last competitor on his way down to the ring. He weighs in at 285 pounds. He is Terrell, the motherfucking Truth Johnson. As I mentioned, as Terrell stands in the middle of the pyro, all four of these men veterans of the industry. They all know what it means to get a victory here and move up the rankings. Maybe looking to be one of the next in line to challenge Shifty here. Brandon Ace, welcome to the show. Of course, Brandon Ace going with his faction mate, Judgment. There you see Terrell taking his measure of the packed arena here. As each man in their corner loosening up, getting ready. The referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Jack squaring off with Judgment as Mr. Utaker with that big boot puts down Terrell. Backbreaker by Judgment. I will keep up with this action as quickly as I can. Overhead back body drop by Judgment as Jack throws by Terrell. Not enough beer yet, goddammit. Terrell now series of backbreakers and tosses Mr. Utaker aside. Meanwhile, on the floor, Judgment and Jack just trading shots. Jack getting the better of it. Shoulder block by Mr. Utaker here, and then a standing drop kick by the big man. Now has Mr. Utaker in a deadlift, takes him over. But now Judgment, no, Jack Bayou counters and rolls through into a chokehold. But Judgment now fighting his way out of it. Meanwhile, Terrell slams Mr. U-Taker to the ground and goes right after Jack. A little bit of a double team from Judgment and Truth, but not very short-lived. Now Judgment tosses Terrell. Mr. U-Taker comes back in, eats a back elbow, and then clotheslined over the top rope to the floor by Judgment. Did not phase Mr. U-Taker, though, as he's back in and hits Judgment from behind with the clothesline. But took his eyes off of Terrell, who scoops him up. Fireman's carry with him now into a Samoan drop. Spear by Bayou into the cover, only a 1 on Judgment. Now Terrell putting the boots here to Mr. U-Taker. As Jack, a little bit of stereo action here. Set of knees by Terrell and a set of knees by Jack. If you didn't know better, you'd think it was tandem tag team offense. And now Terrell with that camel clutch. Meanwhile, Jack with a show of strength, military pressing Judgment. Letting him drop face first. Now picks up Judgment here. Sends him over the top to the floor. And then right after Mr. U-Taker brings him up. And there's that twisting cutter dropping Mr. U-Taker 1. And only a 1 count. Now shot to the back of the head there by Jack, leaning Mr. U-Taker up against the ropes. Meanwhile, Uranagi backbreaker. Springboard cutter again. Bayou on a roll, in for the cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Mr. U-Taker. Meanwhile, Judgment with a high back body drop on Terrell, looking to get the advantage back in his own right. But Mr. U-Taker has Jack goozled. Jack fighting out of it. Meanwhile, Judgment with that side backbreaker, and now a little bump and grind action. And ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in the opening match. As Mr. U-Taker busted open. Now eats a clothesline from Terrell, so does Judgment. Now Terrell has Judgment up, driving him face first, rolls over, leg hooked. 1, 2, and 3, and Judgment has been eliminated. Charlie sees all, welcome to the show. Right in time for our opening contest. Now as Mr. U-Taker picks up Terrell, sends him over to the corner. Big splash into the corner now, scooping him up, rolling the dice, coming up snake eyes. And there's the big boot. And a leg drop to follow it up. But now Jack immediately going after Terrell, but Mr. U-Taker grabs him up. Now has Jack goozled, and there's the choke slam. And Jack may be in a world of trouble. Mr. U-Taker measuring him, has him locked in for the tombstone. Arms crossed. But no, Jack able to get his leg under the rope there at the very last moment before the pin. Mr. U-Taker immediately puts down Terrell, but wait a minute, Jack catches him, folds him up, 1, 2, and no, Mr. U-Taker rolls the shoulder, but Jack follows through with the Boston Crab. Referee checking on Mr. U-Taker as Terrell get back into the ring here. Mr. U-Taker sweeps the leg out from under him to get back into it, but Terrell looking to capitalize. 1, 2, and no, at 2.5, Mr. U-Taker rolls the shoulder. Inverted atomic drop by Jack into a double leg drop, going low. Caleb James, welcome to the show. Now Jack lined up here on the top. We don't see him go high risk very often. and barely catches him with that drop kick, but enough to knock down Terrell. Now big clothesline by Jack, making a pair of them. Ducks under Terrell, scoops him up into a quick power slam. And oh, goes downtown on Mr. U-Taker. Mr. U-Taker, though, sweeps the leg out from under Jack. You know he has got to be feeling that low blow, but that might have just pissed off the big man as Terrell is unconscious. Thunderous choke slam by Mr. U-Taker. And there's the tombstone on Bayou, leg hooked. 1, 2, and no, at 2.5. Jack, though, catches the leg coming in, rolls through. Both legs tripped up into a Boston Crab on Mr. U-Taker. Can Mr. U-Taker hang on? No, he is tapping out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jack Laveau. Hard-hitting event. As you see, Mr. U-Taker being stacked up. Got his shoulder up there. So all four men laying it on the line, but at the end of the day, the family coming up big. So congratulations to Jack on the win, making a statement here in our opening contest. As we are getting ready for our next contest, it is tag action in the women's division. As the cross-border connection will go up against the Vixens of Pain. Who do you have? Place your bets. Oh, I think you know what happened there. Mad Cow, welcome to the show. The Women's World Champion in attendance. Like I said, I think you already know what happened there, Ace. Your little walking meat shield decided to jump on Jake, and due to the actions of that, Jake Bagwell suffering from a neck and shoulder injury. And while most company owners would fire somebody for conduct like that, I'm not most company owners. I believe shit gets settled in the ring and not in a fucking boardroom. So I'll make the announcement now. There was a special challenge laid out in my office that I have agreed to sign. And tonight, Michael Carter will go one-on-one with the protege of Jake Bagwell. I'm talking about Ronnie Brown in a pay-the-price match. But here we go, back down to ringside for our next contest. Of course, the following contest is tag team action, scheduled for one fall. And I fucked up this match completely, so... We will see what the hell we get. This will be a mystery shot, it looks like. So it won't be the cross-border connection. My bad, folks. I was not drunk enough this morning. So the first competitor is the Mad Dog, Molly Shamrock. So we're going to have a battle of second-generation superstars as the next competitor on her way down to the ring. She is the daughter of Wrestling Mama. She's my niece, Missy Canuck. Alrighty, Charlie, thank you very much for the time you were here. So, because of my fuck-up, we're going to have a battle of second-generation superstars against a pair of veterans, as on their way down to the ring next, representing the Ministry of Mayhem. Total combined weight, 342 pounds. On the left now, you have Mrs. U-Taker. On the right, the Goddess of Pain. They are collectively known as the Vixens of Pain. So interesting dynamic here. As we will see how well the younger tag team here of Molly and Missy can work together. Pam Rogers, welcome to the show. Right away, Mrs. U-Taker forcing Molly back into the corner from the collar elbow tie-up. Referee stepping in looking for a clean break here and gets it between the two faction mates. Immediate collar elbow tie-up again. Quick go behind by Molly. Blaze Radio, welcome to the show. Not sure what you mean by there, Blaze. As Mrs. U-Taker sends Molly into the corner, scooping her up. Big time slam to take her down. Molly, though, reverses, tosses Mrs. U-Taker over the top rope. Makes the tag. Now quickly, though, double leg toss over by Mrs. U-Taker. Now into the arm stretch here. Missy Canuck, though, comes up quick, European uppercut, but Mrs. U-Taker fighting back with a shot to the ribs and then a nice judo throw. But now into that camel clutch, working on the back of Missy here. Missy slides out from underneath, trips up Mrs. U-Taker on the escape. Now quick duck under into a neck breaker. Mrs. U-Taker, those clips the back of the knee there, taking Missy down. Now huge forearm shot. Gut wrench, getting her into a suplex. Pops the hips, rolls through into a second, it appears. And a 2 count there by Mrs. U-Taker after the gut wrench. Now tosses Missy into the corner. No, Missy fighting her way out, though. Mrs. U-Taker reverses again. A little bit of back and forth action literally here. But now Mrs. U-Taker measuring up Missy Canuck here, while Goddess doing a bit of trash talking. Kick to the ribs. Takes her up, and there is that blackout chokehold. Can Missy Canuck hang on or get her leg under the rope? Finally, Mrs. U-Taker releases the hold, seeing that Missy's not going to submit from it. I personally would have held on to it until she passed out, but that's just me. Now cover 1, 2. Now Mrs. U-Taker looking to follow up, sends Missy Canuck back into the Vixen's corner. Tag in the Goddess. Tandem offense coming up, double axe handle. But no, Missy ducks under that shot, attempted shot into a powerbomb. Does not follow up though, could be a mistake here by Missy. Forearm to the back of the neck, kicking the ribs. There's that sunset flip bomb. Does not hold the pin, though. Now going to work on the arm of Goddess. But Goddess sweeping the leg out from underneath Missy and then stomp right across the throat and chest. Now snapmare takeover. Kick right between the shoulder blades by Goddess. Looking to press the advantage here. Now just tearing at the face of Missy. Goddess goes for the kick, but Missy catches it into a single leg drop kick after that counter. Looking to follow up. Really needs to make a tag to her partner here. Oh, damn. Almost like she could hear me from the booth. Tandem offense coming up. Big kick by Molly. Now Molly sending Goddess over the top to the floor. Now Molly taking a little too much time, showboating to the crowd, a definitely sign of youth. And Goddess gonna make her pay for it. Scoops her up and slams her on the apron. Now Goddess with a quick suplex, tossing Molly over on the floor. And I will make the announcement now. I screwed up and the Cross Border did not get their match today. They will be in action on Wednesday. Now quick toss in. Molly in trouble, looking to make the tag, but gets cut off by Goddess. Catches the leg though from Goddess, staggers her against the ropes. And now biting her on the forehead. Jesus, fuck Molly. Now Goddess sent over into the corner. Big time forearm. And a clothesline to the back of the neck of Goddess. Now double leg takedown. Into the shamrock, middle of the ring. Nowhere for Goddess to go, trying to fight her way out, and does. Belly to belly suplex coming up. Now Goddess showing off to the crowd a little bit herself. Big time flying forearm, making a pair of them. Goddess ducks under the clothesline. Catches Molly in a spine buster. Molly now into the corner. Goddess following over. Big knee to the jaw of Molly. Into the cover. 1, 2. Cowboy John, welcome to the show. Molly went for that clothesline, but Goddess caught her and hot-shotted her right across the top, but did not stop her from tagging in Missy. Now Missy on her way in. Quick enziguri right to the back of the neck. Went for a dropkick, but got swatted away. Now setting Goddess up. Sunset flip powerbomb holds the pin. 2. And no, Mrs. U-Taker missed the shot, but Goddess still got her shoulder up. Now head scissor takeover, but Goddess landed on her feet. Great agility. But still taken over the top rope to the floor. Now Missy following her out. Having to go it alone right now as her partner's still recovering. Dragon screw leg whip working on the knee of Missy. Missy will go high risk at a moment's notice, so a very good strategy here. Now tagging to Mrs. U-Taker, tandem offense by the Vixens. High back body drop. Now going to bring up Missy, but Missy counters with it. Stomp right to the ribs. Now another one right to the shoulder. But now Missy setting up Mrs. U-Taker. Powerbomb folds her up. 1, 2. And Goddess breaks up both the pinfall and takes out Molly at the same time. Now Mrs. U-Taker with that back elbow right into a belly-to-back suplex. Now Missy getting up again in a 2-on-1 situation here. Mrs. U-Taker, though, sent over to the corner. Missy holding her own. Tosses Mrs. U-Taker out. Second rope moonsault connects. Holy shit. Now up to the top. Missy Canuck will take a chance again. Now brought up by Missy Canuck, sent over the top rope down to the floor. Missy Canuck pulling out all the stops, high risk as often as she can. And now has a chair. Women fighting over and Mrs. U-Taker getting the better of the exchange. Belly to back suplex folds up Missy on the floor. Now Mrs. U-Taker, series of strikes and kicks, one to the jaw to close it out. Mrs. U-Taker went up top, but Missy made the dive and tag. Molly with a quick clothesline on Mrs. U-Taker, now looking to follow up here. Big time super kick. Straight jacket German dumping Mrs. U-Taker over. Molly immediately following up, cutting off Mrs. U-Taker. Modified neck breaker to take her down. But now Mrs. U-Taker with a quick arm drag. Needs to get a tag over to Goddess. Kick to the ribs here. Mrs. U-Taker with different thoughts in mind. There's that blackout again. And Molly taps out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners via submission, the Vixens of Pain. Great match by all four women. As I mentioned, that was my mistake. That match was not the match that was intended. So the cross-border connection will be in action this Wednesday. But congratulations to the Vixens of Pain on a well-earned win. Big Tito, welcome to the show. As we get ready for our next contest, it is tag team action again on the men's side this time. As Shamrocks and Shenanigans go up against the Plaguebringers. So who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some shout-outs to some great channels here in this community. We're talking about channels like ASWF on the Altered Arcade Network, who were on earlier today. Of course, that is with Fireproof Lowlife, otherwise known as JJ Savvy. And, of course, the Mighty Minerva. Or, of course, you have people like Mark Caliber on the channel Mark Caliber 17, bringing you Commonwealth Wrestling as well as a variety of other content. Great things like Mortal Kombat. Been some great shows to catch of his. Then, of course, if you like that tag match we just saw, then we have Elite Extreme Women, who brings you all women's action all the time. Of course, that is run by Susie the Elf. And then one of the originals to me in this community, you saw him in the chat a little bit ago. I'm talking about Cowboy John, bringing you lightning strikes action. But maybe you want something a little bit different than wrestling. Maybe you want to take a break from the in-ring action. Then you gotta check out my daughter Cassie Madam Red, bringing you everything but wrestling. So you might get some World of Tanks, you might get some Dead by Daylight, some Kingdom Hearts, or some Friday the 13th. You never know what she has in store. Then, of course, we have Caleb James. He brings you Global Wrestling Affliction, and that is on the Fractured Reality Studios Network. Another great company, newer one to the fold. But then, of course, another gentleman we saw here in the chat just a little bit ago. I'm talking about Blaze McCoy, bringing you some leaning towards death action 3 nights a week on the Blazed Radio Network. But on that note, we're headed back down to ringside for this tag team contest. Of course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On their way down to the ring first, weighing in at a combined weight of 515 pounds. On the left, you have Rob Machete. On the right, the Psycho Sicko Sean Shamrock, collectively known as Shamrocks and Shenanigans. But ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, representing Salagia, the first man you see there, Hollandhound, and his tag team partner, he is the Virus, at a total combined weight of 635 pounds. It's the Plague Bringers. You know, both these teams very much are going to be watching the winners of the upcoming tag title match, both of them looking to get their own opportunity. And as the lantern goes out, the lights come up. And there is my lovely wife, Missy. Welcome to the show, baby. as we are underway. Side Russian leg sweep by Hollenhund on Shamrock. Now sends Shamrock into the corner right away, looking to keep the advantage. Leaping DDT. Big splash into the corner, now stomp right to the chest. Now bringing him out with the alley-oop. Shamrock in trouble to start this contest. Hollenhund pressing the advantage here. Shamrock with a quick snapmare, taking him over. Now making going over to his corner. There he goes, making a well-needed tag. I thought he was going to try and go it alone for a minute. Now quick reverse chop though. Side Russian leg sweep by Hollenhund on to Machete as well. Back elbow by Machete and a big clothesline, sending him to the floor. Now caught and tossed back by Hollenhund. Machete in a little bit of trouble, banged his head pretty hard there on the back of the apron. Or excuse me, on the back of the mats there. But presence of mind to take over Hollenhund. Of course, Shamrocks and Shenanigans, former tag team champions, would love to get back in that hunt. Hammerlock DDT. Now Machete has him up again, taking him over towards the ring post. What? Holy shit! Machete throwing Hollenhund rib first into the post. Now rolling him under that bottom rope. Slides back in. Side Russian leg sweep again. Machete though collapsing Hollenhund down. Hollenhund needs to make a tag. Machete though cutting the ring off. Beautiful neck vice. Putting himself between Hollenhund and the Plaguebringer's corner. So again, just classic tag team wrestling. Now quick duck behind forearm to the back though. Hollenhund trying to fight back into this. Needs to make a tag. Twisting cutter into a cover here. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Machete. Hollenhund yet to make a tag to the Virus. Now quick clothesline, make it and a forearm shot, taking him up, tilt-a-whirl slam. Quick rollout, and there is the clothesline by Hollenhund. Elite Extreme Women, otherwise known as Susie the Elf, welcome to the show. Big elbow drop by Hollenhund, making a pair, 3 for 3. Wearing out Machete with those elbows. Now sends Machete over to the corner of the Plaguebringers. Tandem offense coming up. Tag in, the Virus finally in the match. Stomping right through the chest here of Machete. As both men just taking turns, taking advantage of the 5 count. Big drop kick though by the Virus. Machete in trouble, cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by Machete. Shamrock went to come in, taken out immediately by the Virus with a clothesline. So Machete on his own, but still putting it to him. Fisherman suplex taking over the Virus. Now Machete looking to keep the bigger man on the ground. Scoops him up, slams him down hard. Now just pure right hands. You saw the Virus trying to cover up, but to really not much avail. And again, just shot after shot right to the jaw. Cover by Machete. Not even a 1 count. Now picks up the Virus, sends him over into the corner of Shamrocks and Shenanigans. Big drop kick collapses the big man. Now Machete going to work on the knee. Looking to chop down the bigger opponent. Tags into Shamrock. Shamrock following up right back after the knees, but gets kicked away. Shoulder block takedown to escape there by Shamrock. Still going to work on the Virus. Now getting picked up. Elbow right to the ribs. And taken over. The Virus, though, just standing here, not sure what is going on, just waiting, not pressing the advantage. And it might cost them. Kick to the ribs. Boom, shakalaka. Cover. 1, 2, and kick out at 2. Meanwhile, Machete takes out Hollenhund. Virus going it alone for the moment. Both men missed the first shots, but Machete with that kick. Or excuse me, Shamrock. Now stomp right to the elbow. But again, the power of the Virus, using his size advantage here. Big time Superman punch. Now rolling through into a chokehold. Triangle applied. And that's it. There's the tap outs. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winners via submission, the Plague Bringers. In a match that Shamrocks and Shenanigans controlled the majority of. I mean, there we see one of the few moments of double team offense by the Plague Bringers. But in the end, the Virus using that larger frame to secure the triangle choke and get the win. I agree, definitely has to be considered something of an upset for the Plague Bringers over the former tag team champions. But congratulations to the Plague Bringers, representing Salagia well here today. As we get ready for our next contest in the women's division, Ultimate Games, welcome to the show. We have Steffi going one-on-one with Amber Young. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some more shout-outs to the community. Of course, later on today, making their return to the airwaves here, we have Hell's Gate Wrestling, brought to you by Mrs. Utaker. And then, of course, one of my favorite companies made their return to the airwaves last night with the King and Queen of the Maverick tournaments. I'm talking about Maverick Championship Wrestling with D-Train and the boys. Of course, another great channel bringing you a variety of action. Monstar Factory Entertainment with Shooter Carnegie, bringing you a blend of created characters along with established superstars of the industry. Or you might get some cooking. Or you might even get some taxi cab confessions as he was running earlier today. But definitely check out Shooter Carnegie and what he brings to the table. But one of my favorite time frames in the world, we're talking about the 80s, when the hair was big and the clothes were small. With some Midwest Pro Wrestling on the Bomb Pop Overdrive Network. Of course, your host in that, Mark Mayhem, otherwise known as Scuzz. And that angry asshole, Pete Wall. And you saw him in the chat earlier. Of course, I'm referring to our brand new international champion, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. He, of course, brings you Platinum Dragon Wrestling on the Platinum Dragon Network. And we are going to head down to ringside for this next contest. Of course, this following contest in the women's division scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring first, weighing in at 165 pounds, this is Steffi. Or Steffi, a newcomer in the industry. But her opponent on her way down to the ring, weighing in at 150 pounds, Amber Young. Of course, Amber looking to get back on track here. Started to gain some momentum and then backslid a bit. So she will be looking to get back on her winning ways. Amber has the experience in the ring here. Steffi's someone I know very well, someone that I actually had a hand in training. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Amber quickly with a DDT. Now looking to keep the advantage here. Setting Steffi up on the top turnbuckle. Folding around Tree of Woe. Now going up top here. Steffi trying to get up, but double foot stomp collapses Steffi. Steffi now rolls out of the way. That takes Amber down by the back of her head. Finally trying to get some offense going herself. Standing moonsault by Steffi. Misses that drop kick to the back though as Amber rolls out of the way, and then a super kick of her own. Now Amber putting the boots here to Steffi. Bringing her up. Roundhouse kick to the jaw. Amber in for the quick cover. One and only a 1 count. Now forearm shot. But Steffi grabs her quickly, snaps suplex, takes her over. Again, Amber rolls out of the way. Throws Steffi over the top to the apron. Big forearm. And a DDT, bringing her back in the hard way. Now Amber looking to follow up. Brings Steffi up. Ripcord knee connects. Buckles the knees of Steffi. 1. And only a 1 count. Minerva, welcome to the show. Now it's Steffi with a double leg takedown on Amber, then kick right between the shoulder blades. Steffi now going to work around that back once again. Waistlock from behind, German suplex rolls through. Full Nelson suplex, still keeping a hold of Amber. Straight jacket German into a pin. 1. Now Steffi brings Amber up, flips her up into the backstabber. Cover by Steffi. 1. And only a 1 count. Now Steffi bringing up Amber here. Big time clothesline rolls through after impact. And going up top quickly. Changed her mind. Low drop kick to the knee. Now Steffi brings up Amber, kick to the ribs. Sends her into the corner. Huge enziguri catches her in the jaw. Handspring moonsault connects. Now kick to the ribs of Amber. Now going to work on that midsection. Has the arm hammer locked here. Double knees right across the spine, rolling through. And now measuring Amber here. Now we've seen this submission hold before. Middle of the ring. And Amber taps. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via submission, Steffi. Congratulations to the youngster. Working on picking up some momentum here. Definitely see Steffi went in with a game plan, working on the midsection most of the match. And then right here, that modified abdominal stretch, nowhere for Amber to go. And there you see the tap out. So congratulations. Of course, as many people know, out of character, that is my daughter, so way to go, baby girl. As we get ready for our next contest, I mentioned earlier, of course, Jake Bagwell being injured on Wednesday from an attack after his match by Michael Carter. During the week, Ronnie Brown came to me and said he wanted Michael Carter in a pay-the-price match. And like I said, I'm not like most owners. I don't believe in handling shit in the boardroom. So it's on. As well as Bubs Hellcat, welcome to the show. See a lot of people already supporting Ronnie in this contest. As I'm going to throw some more shout outs to some of the great people in the community here. We're talking channels like Raging Chaos Wrestling. But of course you might also get some creation streams. You might get some Castlevania, some Onrush. You never know what that blue-haired freak Frozen Rage is going to throw at you. But another one of the originals in the community. I'm talking about that angry asshole, Pete Wall. Bringing you some Renegades of Wrestling Organization, RWO, on the Pillar to Post Network. And then, of course, another newer channel here. Another post-apocalyptic feature for you. Some Savage Warfare Wrestling. Your host, Mean Joey Green, on the Dr. Anus Tickler Network. I did not stutter. That is where you will find him. And then another big event getting ready to start soon. A tag team invitational featuring teams around the world. You can only see that in Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling. Brought to you, of course, by the Jobber Factory. But if he doesn't bring you that event, he might bring you some Dead by Daylight, some Friday the 13th. You never know what the Yellow Pages has in store. But then, of course, another great channel out there doing their own tournament, the Best of Tournament. Great event to find the top people in every division. And you can only see that across the pond at UKWF 3LW. Of course, your host on that, Omar Wolf. Brought to you by the channel UKWF 3LW Omar Wolf, so be sure to check him out as well. But if you want to see some of the craziest off-the-wall action that you'll never find anywhere else, you gotta go to the Underground Circus with, of course, Wild-Eyed Yeti. Oh, not a problem there. I love everything everyone does. And our last but not least channel, Blade Charge, who brings you a wide variety. You might get some Valkyries of Wrestling. You might get, I've seen some Mortal Kombat, some Star Wars. Blade Charge bringing you a huge variety of content. So be sure to give all these people a like. Check out their content. You can find most of them on my front page. If they're not there, they're on my subscribers list. Check out what they've got, give them a like, give them a subscribe, share the wealth. And of course, if you like what you're seeing here today, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not already a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, click that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment of action like this. And speaking of action, here we go. Of course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, representing Baltimore's finest, at 340 pounds, Michael Carter. As you see, the fans on his back just as much as the rest of the locker room after that attack on Jake last Wednesday at Wicked. I can definitely look at doing that, Tito, not a problem. Of course, you can also leave that contact information on any one of my shows, and I'll be sure to get it that way as well. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, Weighing in at 150 pounds. That can't be fucking right. Told you I didn't have enough to fucking drink this morning, so weighing in at whatever the fuck he weighed in this morning. Ronnie Brown. I swear to God, if that's 150, then I for damn sure ain't had enough to fucking drink yet. There you see Ronnie Brown, of course, requesting this match. Jake Bagwell being his mentor, getting him into the company and into the industry. Ronnie looking for a little payback. And here we go, underway. Big boot by Michael Carter right out the gate. Now Carter with a kick across the chest as well. Looking to follow up, but Ronnie Brown's short arm clothesline to try to get the advantage back here. Now looking to follow up, measuring Carter. Big kick, dropping him face first into the canvas. Now working on that neck. As I mentioned him earlier, Monstar Factory Entertainment, fresh off his taxi cab confessions. Welcome to the show. Another huge short arm clothesline by Ronnie Brown. Oh, I appreciate it, brother. But now scooped up, dumped down face first. Spinning kick though. Up and over, diced bread driving Carter face first to the mat. Now leg drop by Ronnie Brown, elbow drop to follow up. Forearm smash right across the head again. And again, right back to that neck. We know Jake's suffering a neck injury at the hands of Carter. You have to wonder if this strategy is a bit of retaliation more than anything. And there, of course, is my son Chance, just returned to company from his own injury. Double knees to the back of Michael Carter here. Ronnie Brown fighting like a man possessed. Submission hold applied to Carter. We have not seen Carter in trouble like this. Now big kick drops Ronnie Brown. Carter, normally dictating the action to people here, has been on the defensive most of this match. Now Ronnie Brown back up, another shoulder tackle. And again, going back on the offense against Carter here. Has him hooked, cravat suplex. Tossing him like a sack of trash. And again, a dragon sleeper. Carter, though, finally fighting his way out of here. But again, Ronnie Brown staying on the advantage here. Now Ronnie Brown up to the top. Calling for him to get up. Misses the clothesline, though. Carter, big clothesline. Make it a second one. Ducks under, scoop power slam. But again, Ronnie fighting back. Probably the best showing we've seen of Ronnie Brown since he's been in the company. Ronnie Brown was going for that cutter, but Carter saw it coming, pushed him off, and then a clothesline. Now laying down heavy shots to the head. And ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. Ronnie Brown busted open. And then Carter takes him down with that quick STO takeover. And there's a claw hold right on that open wound as well. Keeping the pressure on Ronnie Brown, but Ronnie fighting his way out, refusing to quit. Finally breaks free. Went for the suplex, but got countered there. Another big boot to the jaw of Ronnie Brown. And then knocked over the top rope to the floor. Now being followed out here. Scooped up. What does he have in mind? Dumps him on top of the barricade. Holy shit. But again, Ronnie Brown fighting his way out of it now. Both men trading shots. Now tossed under the ring, big clubbing forearm, and there's a kick right to the side of the head. Of course, this is pay the price rules. So knockout or tap out only. And now Ronnie Brown hooks him up. Cravat suplex, tossing him like a sack of trash. Brings Carter up, but Carter fighting back. Big time, almost a clothesline, but more just hit him in the head with his arm. Now Carter going up, but no. Counter again by Ronnie Brown. Now Ronnie Brown, Dragon Sleeper. Trying to choke out Carter here. But again, Carter refuses to give up himself. But now Ronnie's measuring him. He tried it once already. This time connects with the cutter. But not enough to knock out Carter. Carter back up, shoulder block. Now Carter, big time right hand. And you hear the crowd letting Carter have it. Does not seem to faze him though as he goes right back after Ronnie. Now brought up here and sent into the corner. Carter looking to follow up, but Ronnie fighting back again. Big time suplex, but no, Carter counters. Sends Ronnie into the corner again. And now going right to the body, now up to the head. And deals him out of the corner, throwing him halfway across the ring. Now measuring him up, kick right to the side of the jaw. And there's that claw hold again. Ronnie Brown in trouble. You see the blood pouring down underneath the hand, but again, Ronnie refusing to tap. Again, fighting his way out of it. Now Ronnie Brown thrown back in the corner here. Michael Carter shot to the midsection. Ronnie Brown is in trouble. Slammed right into the corner turnbuckles. And again, that claw hold. Just torturing Ronnie Brown at the head and neck. But again, Ronnie refuses to give up. Where the hell he's getting this from, I don't know. And wait a minute, guillotine choke. He's got a guillotine choke on Carter. But Carter flapjacks his way out of it immediately. Big headbutt to the right to the side of the head of Ronnie. But Ronnie with a headbutt of his own right back. And again, back to the guillotine choke. Can Ronnie Brown win the upset? And he does! Holy shit! In what has to be a massive upset. Ronnie Brown with his biggest win to date in the company. Choking out Michael Carter. And you can see the worse for wear staggering about, blood covering his face. And now Carter attacking Ronnie Brown. What the fuck? Carter with the reverse choke slam on Ronnie Brown after the match. And now has that triangle chokehold on him like just shades of last Wednesday. Michael Carter trying to put out Ronnie Brown as well. Security getting down there, getting him off. You have referee security finally prying away Michael Carter from Ronnie Brown. But he's not moving. Shades of last Wednesday. That elevated triangle chokehold, and Ronnie Brown, who already went for a beating, now not moving in the ring. As we have staff coming out here to get Michael Carter, get Ronnie Brown up off the mat. Michael Carter now heading towards the back. We're supposed to have women's action next, but we're going to have to hang on a couple minutes on that, as medical staff now attending to Ronnie Brown. It's a hell of a way to end a night. His biggest win in the company to date. Took a beating and persevered through to get the win. But then to get assaulted like that again. I mean, there's sending a statement, which is what Brandon Ace tried to say Michael Carter was doing to Jake. But this is beyond sending a statement. This was just a complete matter of just being a spoiled sport and having a temper tantrum because you lost. So as the medical staff gets Ronnie Brown out of here, of course they're going to take him to the local medical facility here at Richmond General so he can be looked after. So as soon as they get him to the back, we will continue with our next contest for the day. Okay, so I have been informed that Ronnie Brown has been put into an ambulance in the back. He is being taken to Richmond General. So, of course, our thoughts and prayers going out with Ronnie here on this. And if we do receive an updated report, I will, of course, pass that on as soon as I know. As we get ready for our women's contest here, of course, Shulky been on quite a roll lately. Looking to continue that momentum against Cougar Knight. Of course, Cougar looking to get back into the contention here for the former Intercontinental Champion herself. Wants that title back. As we head down to ringside, of course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring first, representing the family, weighing in at 133 pounds. She is the former Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion and the current Women's Pay the Price Champion, Cougar Knight. As I mentioned, Cougar, the former Intercontinental Champion, wanting to get back into consideration on that title. But she has a huge opponent tonight who is on a roll. She weighs in at 275 pounds. Representing the Ministry of Mayhem, Shulky! And yes, Mark, this is our 6th match of the evening. As I mentioned, Shulky, in her last outing in a fatal 4-way match, not only won the match, but knocked out our current Intercontinental Champion, Jenna Rage. So Shulky definitely one of the top competitors in line for an opportunity to get a shot at the title. Of course, that is saying if Jenna does retain tonight. Of course, our main event, Jenna Rage, will be defending that championship. And you see Mrs. U-Taker in the chat, hashtag Shulky Strong. That is what was leading the world Wednesday. And here we go. Cougar right away across Des Press. Right hands trying to go right to work on Shulky right away. Kick across the back and then to the ribs as well. Cougar trying to keep the larger opponent on the ground here. Now has her pull back, double knees to the spine. Now being brought up here. Cougar now went for a slap, but Shulky put it aside. Swinging DDT. But Cougar rolls out of the way of that kick. Waist lock, but Shulky with a standing switch. Now has Cougar sends her into the corner hard. And again, pushing her in the corner, just using her size advantage. German suplex. Jesus, Shoki now showing why that hashtag Shoki Strong going around now. Now has Cougar deadlift from a waistlock. Takes her over with a suplex. Now quick cover, 1. And Shulky went to follow up, but Cougar again fighting her way out, showing why she is the former Intercontinental Champion. Kick right to the small of the back, but that seems to woke up Shulky, who just crushes her in the corner. Jesus. Now choking Cougar. Shulky showing a much more aggressive side the past few outings. Now has Cougar hooked up, T-bone suplex. That's what she knocked out Jenna with. Oh, this is not good for Cougar. Shulky has her up. Gamma bomb. Into the cover. 1, 2. Holy shit! What the fuck just happened here, folks? Holy fuck. What in... Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this contest, Shulky! Holy shit! Shulky just went through the former Intercontinental Champion like she was possessed. What in the fuck? Two outings in a row, Shulky has been dominant. Jesus Christ. And Cougar is not moving. Bub's down there checking on her, and trainers are on their way down as well. Bub's now getting up in Shulky's face, highly upset. Of course, Cougar being, you know, family to her, hence the name The Family. And seeing other members of the family coming out now, along with trainers checking on Cougar. I mean, I've seen some beatings. I've seen some. I've dished out some. I've taken some. But Jesus, fuck, that's got to rate right up there. Jesus. Now Mrs. Utaker getting Shulky apart, getting Shulky out of the ring here to keep her calm. As the trainers, they're getting Cougar up and getting her to the back. Of course, they're going to obviously do further testing on her in the back, make sure she's all right. Jesus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading for our next contest. It is for the Intercontinental Championship, and it is our main event of the evening. Ivy Pine challenging Jenna Rage. Who do you have? Place your bets. You know, if we get word on either condition of either Cougar or on Ronnie Brown before the end of this match, I will bring that word to you. So here we go, down to ringside for the main event. Said sorry folks, just a bit rattled by the events that have transpired. Of course, you see it in the ring, one of our newest employees announcing to the crowd. But the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the Intercontinental Championship. On her way down to the ring first, the challenger. She weighs in at 122 pounds, representing the Blackhearts, Sunshine Ivy Pine. Ivy Pine looking to make the most of her opportunity here. A second opportunity to capture singles gold. But ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, she weighs in at 190 pounds. She is the current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, Jenna Rage. course, Jenna Rage defeating Cougar Knight for the title. Of course, retained it against Cougar in the rematch. Now looking to turn away the challenge of Ivy Pine. And there you see it. Of course, there is the challenger getting ready. And of course, the proud champion. Referee showing the title to both women here now. Holding it up for the crowd. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Collar elbow tie up. Ivy with a wrist lock here in the middle of the ring. Turns it into a hammerlock on Jenna. And then a takedown by the back of the head. Now kick between the shoulder blades. Oh, Ivy was going down again, but Jenna catches her coming in with an reverse elbow. Then a single leg drop kick puts Ivy on the ground. Ivy rolls out of the way of that kick though. Forearm shot right to the back. But tossed over the top rope as well. Jenna Rage now trying to get rolling here. DDT. Jenna showing her own vicious side here against Ivy. Now chop across the chest, kick to the ribs, and another DDT on the floor. Ivy, though, blocks that forearm coming in, but gets taken over by a quick shoulder throw. Went for a drop kick, but got swatted away. And now Jenna bringing Ivy over. Terrence Morris, welcome back. You're in time for our main event. Now quick jab by Jenna, kick to the ribs. Another DDT on the floor. Huge forearm shots. But now Ivy firing up, trying to fight back. Jenna throws her into the far barricade for her troubles. Now draping her across it. Big kick right to the side of the face. Now Jenna with that face first cutter, driving the forehead of Ivy into the ground out there. Finally throws her back in the ring. Jenna with just a brutal beating on the floor, goes for the cover. Only a 1 count. Ivy kicks out. Another forearm staggers Ivy against the ropes. Now Jenna sends her off the ropes. Referee's down. German suplex by Jenna. Ivy rolls back up though. Sends Jenna into the corner. Kick to the ribs. And now the stink face to Jenna. Now getting the crowd brought up here. And there's the moonsault. Not following up there. Finally going for a cover. 1, 2. Holy shit! We have a new champion. Oh my God. Perseverance by Ivy Pine. Your winner, Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, Sunshine Ivy Pine. As you see Ivy celebrating in the ring, holy shit! There will, of course, be a rematch down the road. But Ivy taking a beating and persevering through. So congratulations. I do got to agree, that is a bit of an upset. Not as much as some people would think. Member of the Attorney Broadcasting family, hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Bill Haight, welcome to the show as well. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you taking the time here to spend with me, whether it's 5 minutes or whether it's been for the entire show. I see some people saying they're buffering. Hopefully YouTube isn't being stupid. But again, thank you guys very much. I appreciate the time you spent with me. But on those notes, everyone, that was our show for today. If I don't see you before, I'll see you on Wednesday for some Wicked. But peace out, fuckers!